So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So straight into the action. And Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Rice. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Nunez! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
And this is Shevchenko. Rice. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Hops for safety. Nunez with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. Rice. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Fernando Torres. Searching pass he's played there. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't...
Oh no, what has happened here? Rice. Now this could be a chance. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. McAllister. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's McAllister. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne running with the ball. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? McAllister. And De Ligt. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gerrard. De Bruyne. Shevchenko. Nunez is onto this. Bruno Fernandes. Foden, given the lift of his goal. Good ball. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Well, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Torres gets on his bike and on the move. Takes the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Fernando Torres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
McAllister. That has found him in acres of space. And that has left him in a heap. Backward it goes. Soboslai
has been indicated.
Shoots! And that's a good finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. they be onto something here? Saliba, O'Reilly, passing is crisp and sharp. And we've reached half-time. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Torres. O'Reilly, Adams, Timber, now Saliba, Adams, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. McAllister is the team's great visionary. And it's De Bruyne. Foden, played out wide.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Drogba is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Substitutions taking place.
O'Reilly. Now that's well seen too. Saliba. Timber.
The attendance for this match
Perez.
was 60,810.
And it's Gerrard. Adams. Now O'Reilly. Count. That is good progress on the left. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McAllister. Now Saliba. Adams. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is just the keeper in his... And a chance! It's in! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
De Bruyne, it's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Bruno Fernandes. Right, Shevchenko gets a good foot in there. And it's De Bruyne. Not the most accurate pass. Shot could be on. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
De Bruyne really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
He's got away. Big chance! Saliba gets it clear. Timber. Now Saliba. And it's O'Reilly. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Bruno Fernandes. Right, Shevchenko. McAllister. De Bruyne. O'Reilly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. McAllister has created 1 goal already. And it's McAllister. Timber. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gerrard. McAllister. Now it's De Bruyne. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. 2 minutes to be added on. This is a promising build-up. There's the shot! Goal! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Look, and there goes the final whistle. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and... Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Gabriel is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
I wouldn't expect too much of him right away, Peter. You've got to give him a chance to settle in and get used to life here. But he's the kind of player who can step in with a perfectly timed tackle, breaking up the opposition attacks and getting his own team moving on the front foot.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Trossard puts a cross in. Gerrard. And Sylvestre. Juve. And it's McAllister. And this is Berbatov. Caicedo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's going wide left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's lost his man. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Van Dijk. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Szoboszlai. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Sylvestre. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position, delivered with swing. And this is Berbatov. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Arsenal genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little...
And the shot! McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Berbatov.
Berbatov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Berbatov! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
João Cancelo. Gerrard, rapid and full of intent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
João Cancelo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gerrard concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Berbatov. Played out to the left flank. Trossard is in a really good position out wide.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's found space here. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Caicedo. Berbatov. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. And here's Drogba. Van der Ven goes sliding in. Now it's Berbatov.
There will be 1 minute
Searching
at a
pass
time.
he's played there. That is a great pick out. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is and the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal
Please be reminded
leading
that
by
drinking
one
is
at the
only
break.
allowed in the areas shown on this map.
Yeah, on the
Thank you very
face of
much
it,
for your
it looks a
cooperation.
fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Arsenal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back underway then. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. No, that's been intercepted. O'Reilly. And Gabriel. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Drogba. Nicely shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. McAllister. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Arsenal restore power. He's having a shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal, real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Shevchenko. Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Just about up to the hour now. Bruno Fernandes. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he whips in across.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he get it through? It's Drogba! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely worked. O'Reilly gets over and intercepts. Gabriel to Cancelo. Szoboszlai. Now it's Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined. It's played through for him. And they're back on the ball again. Silvesh. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Deftly away. That has not gone well. Caicedo. Drogba. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Berbatov. Looking to play him in. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's there to get it away. And he lines up a cross. Cleared without hesitation. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Trossard going after that. McAllister. He's got away. An instinctive delivery. Raya claims it without any fuss. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Trossard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Berbatov. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chance! And another try! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be
Shevchenko! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Looking for the run. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that should get the job done. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Can he finish? He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A thrills. This might just do it. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting.
And we're done. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Hello everybody, and
The end of the
join me
game.
in wishing
Reflections?
a happy wedding anniversary.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. he can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Foot in. The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to make the block. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's McAllister. He's picked his way through. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he get it through?
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Soboslai gets flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Raya claims comfortably. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Drogba. Saliba makes a dash for it. Now it's Drogba. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! And again! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Van Dijk. Calafiori.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Ødegaard is behind this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Ødegaard! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's destined for the flank. Calafiori, and it's Ødegaard. Looking for the run. Trossard. There's the delivery. Getting up there! He's following up! Szoboszlai, now it's Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. The ball's swung in. Rice can get it clear. And it's Caicedo. That's a good ball. It's Drogba! Spread it left. Bruno Fernandes. And it's been played through. Drogba. He's had a shot! And there's his goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Drogba, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Szoboszlai. Shevchenko. He's beaten the last man. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Shevchenko! Superb goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Drogba. Ødegaard. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Arsenal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And Caicedo. Rice going forward. And he is dashing away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Trossard gets into a good position. That's put paid to the danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Rice. Taken back almost at once. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's an Arsenal free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. And it's Timber. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Odegaard!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's gone for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's shifting. It's Drogba! Saliba. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Saliba. And it's Van Dijk. Timber. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He has found the way through. Drogba! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Drogba.
Van Dijk.
Picks out brilliantly.
Number 29,
Calafiori.
Number 9,
Odegaard.
Madueke. Number 6,
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Eze. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Havertz. And here's Eze. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's chosen to go back. And here's Trossard. And it's Rice. He's on it. Can he get away? Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the keeper beats it away. He's going for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, looks a smashing ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's done very well to take that back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Eze. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Saliba, and it's Ødegaard. Out towards the flank. Timber's cross. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Very much into the last knockings. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Szoboszlai really has looked sharp, hasn't he?
Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Well, what a waste that one is. 4 added minutes on the board. Szoboszlai is there, and he can pick it up. Driving on and making good progress, and he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store, where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Arsenal are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And it's been hooked away. Serginho venturing down the left. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's all alone.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Van Basten. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Plays the return pass. Wriggles his way through. Spread neatly. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 13 minutes is number 20, Marco Van Basten.
Rechaburi finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Marco Van Basten.
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Great, real chance! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Totti demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Good play on the left-hand side here. Quality ball. It's a threatening ball. Yamal! It's a goal! Right back in the game! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult.
He's having a shot! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Now this could be he's had a shot! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Camavinga is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Serginho. Vermin. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
In with the challenge. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Van Basten. Rijkaard. He's having a pop! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Messi. Camavinga. Camavinga makes a dash for it. Totti does have his name on the score sheet, of course, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
There will be 3
It's
minutes
Messi.
added time.
And here's Mbappe. Foot in. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Oh, and it's Van Basten. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And it's half-time.
Arsenal are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Arsenal leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. And so the action is resumed. Not the most accurate pass. Pacho plays it all the way forward. And this is Van Basten. That has been cut short. And he's there to retrieve it. Serginho. Totti. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And here comes the corner. Ratchaburi with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short, deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal makes a move down the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. Totti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Almost an hour gone. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Mbappe! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So could they be onto something here? Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Yamal. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he's taking no chances there. Caught offside that time. Yamal, and that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rechaburi can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Yamal, and that's been won straight back. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Totti. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. And here's Mbappe. That pass isn't the best. And that is well cleared. Rechaburi have it back and can go again.
There they go, hunting again.
Defending of the desperate variety. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is good pressure, just... Surely he can't... And the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to return it. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe! Van Dijk. Senesi. 4 extra minutes added on. And the return pass. De Bruyne. Jordi Alba cuts it out. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
On public transportation
Van
today,
Basten,
please
hat-trick scorer, massive game from him.